Goddess blessings, everyone. I'm feeling a really strong need to talk about the Goddess Mother today. I'm going to start by reading a poem prose from my book. It's called I Hit Bottom. Grant me wings of sober stillness, illuminated moments as I walk through the valley of life. In my daisy white dress, I search not for the chirp of contented happiness. I seek purification. I seek letting go of all the untruths. I desire detachment from worldly ways and woes. When I stand still, I sense both the little and the big of me. I am the dirt of the earth, the wave of the grain, the still of the distant forest. Is there anything but that? Then I am all. In my solitude, I find you. I call you in every day. I hand my little girl to you. You stroll her through the fields. The little debts of me always to the left and the right of me. I carry you on my back, ready to unfurl you any moment I need your guidance. Oh, Mother, you warn me to play with fire hurts. It's all right, I tell you. You may engulf me, singe my hair, tar my skin. I shall not flinch. I now know enlightenment comes hard, like falling from 100-story window onto cement. Burning wings flailing as I drop, I hit the bottom. Teeth cracked, nose bloody, bones mangled, yet alive. Why did you give me the wings if they don't work? I cried. And she says to me, lay down your righteousness. The burning mother whispers, you cannot just rotely pray, routinely worship, be feared or guilted or pretend at obedient love. You must come to know it is you who dies for your sins. It is you who dies for your sins. My love for you is eternal, she says, shrined, heaven's high flames. Your wings will soar when you do the work to earn them. Have you asked 1,000 questions of yourself? Have you sat long enough in all you are not to claim who you actually are? Do you light a vigilant candle every day of your darkness to call me in? Yes, I am truly here, but do you believe you truly deserve me? Do you really see yourself as one with me? This was something that I wrote when I was in the shadowy, dark part of my awakening, and that seems like a dichotomy. How could you be awakening, which seems so light and beautiful and pristine, right? And say that you're in the shadowy, darkest part of your awakening, because the truth is that this poem is really about that awakening is not something that's pretty and tied up with a pretty big bow. It doesn't happen overnight. And that ties into the concept of healing. Healing is awakening. Awakening is healing. It's doing the work, the shadow work. It's really sitting with those dark parts of yourself in the dark of night by yourself. Feeling the aloneness, but not the loneliness of that. So many people are terrified to be alone. And it really is in the aloneness when you commune and call upon whatever is source for you. But for me, it was a goddess mother, a divine feminine that finally came in my early 40s and awakened me. And there was no pretending that it was not happening. And there was no pretending that it was not going to be anything but terribly, brutally hard. If I really wanted to get to be the woman of my dreams, which is the name of the book, the woman I wanted to be and to live her. Does that mean that we don't have step backs? Of course not. We're in human form for a reason. We choose polarity, we choose duality, we choose diversity, all so that we can remember the unity and the harmony and the oneness. There's no understanding a concept without its dual concept. So give yourself sacred space for that. When you are healing, you are awakening. You may not think they are the same thing, but they are. And healing, like awakening, comes in stages. If we are healed, if we are awoken, we don't need to be here any longer. This is a planet for shifting and learning and experiencing life like a novel or a movie or a poem. And that's why we're so attracted to those things. Like songs, song lyrics. We're attracted to all of these things because they remind us of who we are and who we are not, and where we need to grow and where we need to change. So allow yourself the dignity and the grace that when something comes up for you, you have not failed because you have let somebody in again who once hurt you very deeply. You have not failed because you can't get control of your emotions over something today. You have not failed because you feel like a failure because you just can't seem to have an abundant lifestyle like other people, whether that's an intimate relationship or a best friend or enough money to have playtime and extra things to do with. You have not failed. These challenges that come in are here as our highest and greatest teacher. And it's so hard. I know it's so hard to embrace that. But it is the truth. Look at the deepest, darkest secrets and pains and losses and griefs and misunderstandings in your life of those betrayed relationships. Look at all of that and see it as the greatest gift because it truly is here to awaken you. In my solitude, I find you, I call you in every day. This is a very important line that I wrote because we have to take the time to call in what is spirit for us, whether it's our angels, our spirit guides, various forms of the gods or goddesses, Jesus, Buddha, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. For me, when I tune in, when I embody, it is always the feminine. It is always the feminine that comes through when I do Reiki sessions and I have these healing visions for other women. I've had Mary Magdalene come in. I've had Kuan Yin come in. I've had Mother Mary come in. And many more. I've had the grandmother spider from the Native American. I've had Kali, the death goddess, come in. This sounds like a daunting, scary thing, but it's not. It's beautiful. It's beautiful that we are vessels, that it can embody these beings of light. It's not something to be scared of. It's something to open to. And it helps us with our healing. And when we heal ourselves, we are healing other people. And when we help heal other people or be a vessel for them, we are healing ourselves. The little deaths of us, always to the left and the right of us, is the truth. When we stop running from the truth, things begin to shift and change. When we start forgiving ourselves, we have now opened a huge space in our heart to forgive other people. Seek letting go of all of the untruths. That is the greatest thing that we can look to do in our healing path. We have to believe that we truly deserve to be embraced and embodied by that which is spirit, and see yourself as one with it. Start with that. Pray today. Make a little altar. Talk to that which is source for you and listen. The answers, the messages will come. Blessings, everyone. Have a beautiful day. If anyone is interested in a distance Reiki session, an oracle card, guidance reading, or to see any of my goddess art, you can check out my links. Dream a Little Reiki, Wix site, or Dream a Little Designs, Etsy.com. Many blessings to you.